Hi, I'm Daniel Foley from Foley Health and Fitness, and in this video I want to talk to you about one of the most common questions we get from people, which is what's more important, diet or exercise? What's more important, the nutrition and what I eat or how I'm doing with my exercise? Well, the truth is both of them matter, but Jack LaLanne, the fitness guru from a while back, used to say that exercise is king and nutrition is queen. Okay, a lot of times people think that if they just eat well, everything will take care of itself. But truth be told, exercise is actually king and nutrition is queen. Now, we want both of them ideally, but if I had to pick one, I would say exercise is actually the most important. Now, why is that? Well, I want you to think about it. If you had your arm in a cast, you could have the greatest diet in the world, but your muscles are still going to atrophy. Okay? Just a principle of the way our bodies work. Anything that you don't use, you lose. Okay? So you have to exercise your muscles on a regular basis if you want to have optimal health and optimal fitness, so to speak. So exercise and nutrition are both important. The key is to understand that nutrition fuels your exercise. Okay? Nutrition, having better nutrition allows you to exercise better, which improves your fitness and your overall health as well. So nutrition fuels exercise. So they go together as a pair. The better your nutrition is, the better you can exercise. Okay? And they go together as a pair. That's what I want you to understand, is that you need both of them ideally together. But exercise is king, nutrition is queen. I would much rather prefer to have somebody who had an average diet and who did really well with their exercise than somebody who had a perfect diet and didn't exercise at all. Okay, so I'd rather have the person with an average diet who really did a good job with their exercise. It's the balance between the two, and that you are utilizing the nutrition that you're giving your body. That's the key. So when we talk about this, a couple things to keep in mind. Exercise daily. Exercise should be a daily thing. Okay? You should be exercising every single day. You should be moving your body. It could be as simple as walking or doing body weight exercises like squats and push-ups and sit-ups, things like that. Or it could be full workouts in the gym or whatever it is that you do for your exercise. But exercise should be a daily practice. When you think of exercise, think of it as practice. It should be a daily practice that you do every single day. Your body needs to move every single day. So exercise is a daily practice. When you do that, you move the lymphatic fluid around, you work the muscles obviously, but you move the lymphatic fluid around, which is a big thing for health and in boosting your immune system. But one of the things to remember when it comes to exercise is that frequency wins. Okay, what do I mean by that? Frequency wins. The more often you can train, the faster you're going to improve your fitness, the faster you're going to change your body composition, but frequency wins. So I would much rather, if you're just getting started, start with a minute or a couple minutes every day, rather than going really hard at it 3 times a week. Start with more often, okay? Frequency wins. So that means you could do maybe gym workouts. Maybe you do gym workouts normally 3 days a week. What could you do on the other days to bump up your activity levels? Because the higher you can bump up your activity levels, the faster you're going to make progress and the faster you're going to improve your fitness, because it's a practice. Anything that you practice, the more often you practice, the better you get at it and the faster you get better at it. So it's all about practice really when it comes to fitness. So frequency wins. So how can you incorporate more activity into your daily routines? Now, one of the biggest mistakes we see people make with this is they go from nothing and they bump up their exercise frequency too much. So start slow. How could you gradually bump up the frequency of how often you practice your exercise? That will make a big difference in the results that you get. So frequency wins, but don't jump up too big. Gradually bump up your frequency over time, your frequency and the amount of work that you're doing, and just getting more practice altogether. So a couple take-home points from this. Exercise is king. You need to exercise on a daily basis. Nutrition is also important. They go together as a pair. People tend to think of them as one or the other, but they go together as a pair. When you get the two of those together and they're working synergistically, that's when the real magic happens, so to speak. So they go together as a pair, exercising daily, and find ways to bump up your frequency of exercise. If you're a beginner, starting to do a little bit every day. If you're already pretty advanced, how could you bump up and maybe get some extra body weight exercises in a day somewhere? Some extra squats, push-ups, sit-ups. How could you incorporate some more of those in your week? Maybe you train 3 days a week. How could you incorporate some things into the off days to get your body moving on those other days? But nutrition and exercise, big key. They go together as a pair and need to work synergistically to get the best result.